Hi guys, this is McDev, and we're back for another lesson. This one we talked about in the last lesson, so welcome back. This is improve compatibility with browser fallbacks. Now, this one I think is very useful to learn as a beginner, not so much because you might find yourself using it, although you may, but because you're going to see a lot of example code and Stack Overflow and on all these other sites where they use browser fallbacks. And when you don't know what they are, they're just really confusing and they muddy up the whole thing you're looking at. And you don't know why it works, but you just copy and paste it and it works for you. So you're fine not understanding it. That's no good. We want to understand what we're using because this is a part of the learning process. But anyways, so as we mentioned last time, browsers they have to adapt to the changes that come up with languages, and um, Internet Explorer is notorious for just not keeping up with the changes, and I don't think it will in the future because I'm pretty sure there's no one working on it anymore, and so it's kind of behind. And it's true for other browsers too. You'll find stuff that not all browsers support. And so if you still want to use it, like CSS variables, which I think are great, by the way, what are you going to do? So here, the suggested method is we are going to create a property and a value that is going to be overridden, but we're going to create it so that if Internet Explorer doesn't know how to read this, it'll just default to the previous value. So here, let's go ahead and jump into the solution. So this is it. I'm going to say background, and we're just going to say red. All right, so now if Internet Explorer has a hard time reading this, it'll still see this, right? And if we're in a different browser, which I'm currently in Chrome, and it's going to read this instead of the previous line. And so while that's it for the solution, I just have one last thought for this. We're going to run the test and see it pass. Beautiful, 93%. Okay, so if you're writing a line of code that is specifically to support a particular browser, what is the common thing you'll see is someone will go, okay, we're going to leave a comment. And in this comment, we're going to say Internet Explorer compatibility. And if that is a typo, I'm sorry. That spelling is not my strong suit. But that looks pretty close. All right. Or we could even just say for Internet Explorer, whatever. But just something that indicates like, hey, this line, this is just so that it works for Internet Explorer. So this is a bit long-winded, but at the end of the day, this is really helpful to know. And you might not need it at first, but it's gonna come up, and you're gonna be in a situation where this lesson is just gonna stick with you, and you're gonna realize like, I'm glad I know that. So that's all for this lesson. I hope you found value in it, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.